Hey, guys, speak life. Happy Worthy Wednesday. I hope you guys woke up still speaking life. I hope you guys woke up with a melody in your spirit. I hope you guys woke up with joy in your heart today. What are we talking about on this Worthy Wednesday? Be intentional. I can't explain to y'all how important it is to be intentional, not just about your life, but also about the people who you say you love, the people that are closest to you, your mother, your father, your children, your spouse, your significant other, somebody that you're kicking it with. At the end of the day, anyone that you say out of your mouth and with your actions are important to you. It is so imperative that you are intentional about that person, whether it's simply, writing a card, giving them a call, praying for them, interceding for them. That's a big one. Just being present, showing up for them in their most important moments. You don't have to show up for everything. Like, I know a lot of people see me and they're like, oh my God, and you was on every set, you was on every scene. And I know it seems that way, but it's really not that way. It just seems that way. I know a lot of people, but I like to show up for people because it's important when you show up in their special moments. Way more important than a card, way more important than sending a text, way more important than a gift gesture. Your physical presence, being somewhere in someone's important moment, shows I had to get up. I had to make sure that I put in the time to be present in your moment. So it shows a lot more intentional effort. Like, yes, I'm going out of my way to make sure I show up for you because this is important to you. This is a moment in your life that you're not going to get back. And so that's why it's so important to be intentional, because there's so many moments that we miss out on because we simply won't show up for one another. And then most importantly, show up for yourself, right? Don't show up for other people and then don't show up for yourself. You want to make sure that you have balance in your life. And I'm telling you, on this life and on this journey, juggling balance is a task. It really, really is, because sometimes you're going to be heavy on one side, light on the other, vice versa. But the goal is to always just have a good, even, healthy balance in life. And you do that by, of course, having boundaries. You do that by having structure. You do that by being intentional about your time. I try to be very intentional. Like, y'all see my videos I'm doing Monday, Motivated Monday, Worthy Wednesday, Freedom Friday. I have to be intentional about that because let me tell you, life happens. I be want to lay down and I don't want to necessarily always do a video, even though it looks like I'm always want to do a video, but it's a thing, seriously. So I just want to encourage you guys on this Worthy Wednesday that you are worth someone, including yourself, being intentional about you and the things that are important to you. So show up, go out your way. Make sure you make a plan. Like I tell people, I really don't go places I'm not invited. I just don't do that because that's not intentional. If you want someone to be somewhere, you invite them, and you give them time to show up. You don't be like, oh, by the way, yeah, I'm having something. Come on. But well, did you already make the plan to have something? And when you was making a plan, was I thought of when you was making the plan? See, a lot of times people do stuff and then they like, oh, and by the way, depending on who you are, don't, oh, by the way, me. Because that means I wasn't part of the plan. And it's okay. Like, I think people feel some type of way when you opt out. But you do have the option to opt out. And I've been opting out of a lot of stuff. Don't, by the way, me. Include me in the plan so I can make plans to, But at the end of the day, I want you guys to be intentional about this life. Life is so fleeting, and the moments are meant to be had because that's all we have is our moments. There's so much going on. There's so much wickedness going on. We got bills. We're going to have bills. The gas is high. The gas is going to be high. But the moments that make it worthwhile is the things that you are intentional about. You show up for what's important to you. You show up for who's important to you. Remember that. Don't let people say, oh, child, I had, If it's important, you'll show up. All right, y'all. So I'm coming every chance I get, yes. And I'm speaking life to you. I'm speaking life over your children. I'm speaking life over your situations. I am simply speaking life to you today. So happy Worthy Wednesday, guys. And don't forget to speak life.